got an illustrious guest today, man. I got Gabby Maiden. We're just gonna roll on in here, bring her on in, see if she's ready. What's going on, Gabby? How you feeling? There we go.
I'm feeling really good, Gary. I'm so sorry. I didn't push the mic button.
You good?
It's so good it's good to meet you, see you, be in your presence. Thanks for having me.
Now, when we first got the recommendation to make sure, because for winter, we're being sent recommendations for people to try to talk to, just to challenge me. I'm too comfortable in the skate world. And then I remember that during the pandemic, you and I had did the Volcom podcast together, and when we were talking about just Black inclusion and everything going on like that, so we got to meet briefly on that. It was like true conversations, I think, with Fat Tony. And
you're so right.
Yep.
It was. Oh my God! Didn't someone else join us on that too?
Yeah, it was I think.
Was it Dee Dee?
Dee Dee. Yep, it was all of us.
It was Dee Dee
Smith.
Yeah.
That was a good one. So yeah, we had. So it's good to reconnect. It had been 3 years. I haven't talked to you in 3 years. So,
right.
How you doing? How's
love
life?
It. Life is good. I was really hungry. I forgot to eat today. When you get in a grind and you're just no, you never forgot because you're just. I don't know. I'm eating cereal right now, so.
Of course, I forget to eat all the time. I was just eating a peanut butter sandwich. That was peanut butter on my face when we got into the stream. So you know what I'm saying. Well, I wanna say, what cereal you're eating, by the way?
Oh my gosh, Lucky Charms.
Ooh.
They're my favorite.
Let's
I like
take
Lucky
them
Charms.
back.
Oh, hi Zora. I love Zora.
Shout out Zora.
She just said, yeah, she's the best.
Zora Olivia. Shout out Zora. W's in the chat for Zora. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you eat some Lucky Charms. You taking it back?
I take it back. I got Lucky Charms. I got Tricks.
Oh.
Got some. What else do I have? Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh.
Yeah, but then I like Honey Bunches of Oats. I like Rice Krispies. I don't know. Maybe it's just the plethora. Just different stuff. But I think there's something about having a Lucky Charms that just brings you back to.
Are we doing Captain Crunch?
Simple. No, it hurts the roof of your mouth.
It's violent. It's very violent.
It is violent.
It's like giving yourself a paper cut.
I know.
I mean, I skateboard, so it's like eating Captain Crunch kind of, you feel me?
So you do like it?
It's like I asked for it. Yeah, in a sense. Sometimes I like to eat Captain Crunch without milk. I just pour it in a bowl and eat it and continue to cut myself, drink lemonade, swish around salt water, suffer, fall over, cry, get no hugs or help. No, I'm just like, but yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So,
all the pain.
So, what's life been like over the last couple of years for yourself?
It's been cool. Sorry, I took
eat your Lucky Charm. We on Twitch. Twitch is like the most free world of eat, be a human, do your thing. This is not, you know what I'm saying?
I feel so good. By the way, I'll say hi to all of the people in Twitch. This is my first time being here, and this is so cool. And a lot of people like Lucky Charms. This is so cool. Honey Bunches of Oats. That's awesome. Things have been good. It's been busy. I did. So I'm also an actor too, and I shot a film in Atlanta.
Oh, nice.
About 6 months last year. Yeah, and that should be coming out sometime. I mean, we had an actor strike, so
there was the writer strike, correct?
A little bit, and the writer strike too. Yeah, so that pushed back a couple things, but I don't know. Hopefully this year, it's called The Electric State, so that'll be really fun. And,
okay.
Doing some short films too, and been up on the mountain since the season started this winter, which has been great. I'll be back up tomorrow. Big Bear is my home mountain.
Okay.
So. Yeah, just kind of getting things going, and then I'll be actually in Aspen in the end of the. Oh, that's another thing. Did you know that? Did you know that?
What?
That I'm going to be that. Look at your face.
Tell us.
Yeah, No, yeah, I'm gonna be one of the hosts for the X Games.
Let's
I'm gonna be
go. Let's
I'm
go.
really
Hold on, let me
excited.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's gonna
Ladies
be
and
me and
gentlemen,
Jack
X Games
Petrani.
Aspen, January 26th through the 28th. Get your tickets at xgamesaspen.frontgatetickets.com. Click that link. It is in the chat. If you are in the area and want to go and watch Gabby host, she will be there. We will be there. They will be there. The whole world shall be. But yeah, so now
Yeah,
so these are great achievements. But let's go to the
thank you.
origins, Gabby. Where are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles
Mm-hmm.
with a big mouth of Lucky Charms.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Hold on. Hey, you eating Lucky Charms innocently after being hungry is better than my bro Zion, who was eating Skittles very disrespectfully while
I
playing
saw
Fortnite.
that.
So when I see Zion, if y'all ever see Zion with some teeth missing, it's because I got to go over there and tell him something. You don't eat Skittles on the stream. The cereal's quiet, so it's all good. But yeah, go ahead. What's your origins?
I mean, I born and raised in Los Angeles,
Okay. What
and
part?
my when anybody ever asks that, it's kind of hard to say when you're from LA because you kind of bounce around a bit.
That's the number one
And
question they say when you in LA.
yeah,
Where you from?
yeah. Well, I'll give you like kind of started in the valley, migrated to Topanga Canyon,
Okay.
and then to the beach,
Okay.
and then migrated back to the valley, and then now I'm on the east side.
So what
I'm
is
everywhere.
really early life like for you? Because you say you come from the valley, you go to the beach, but now you're this snowboarder, which we're gonna get into later. But what's early life like for you? Like the whole beach life, Los Angeles. What is that?
Oh man, well, I skated when I was younger. I was like, I got a little into surfing.
How young
Surfing
when you
didn't
say
stick as much.
skateboarding?
Uh, Skateboarding was high school. That
Okay.
was like maybe around like 16 or so.
Okay.
Kind of similar around the time I started snowboarding when I was 12. So
Okay.
I would say like somewhere between 12 and 16 I was getting into skating too, but I just fell in love with the snow. So I just kept on going up to Big Bear and Mount High. That was like an early mountain that we go to as well because my parents, driving not so far because
Yeah.
Mount High is like a little bit closer mountain, but
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of like the humble beginnings I think of a lot of people that are growing up in LA.
Yeah.
So when they're riding a mountain, it's like either Mountain High, then you got Big Bear, and yeah. So um, yeah, just kind of always being active. I was playing tons of sports, basketball,
Hold
football,
on. Wait now. Hold
track.
on. Wait. Hold on. Hold
No,
on. You
let's
said
talk
basketball. You
sports.
said basketball.
Yeah.
I love sports. No, don't worry about it. Everything is open here. But when you say
Okay.
basketball,
Mm-hmm.
I catch everybody and I say, "Did you hoop for real, or did you
I
try it?"
did. No, I did. I was point guard, and yeah, I wanted I wanted to be in the WNBA. That was like my, like ooh, that's my dream, my goal.
Mm-hmm.
Your aspirations.
Yeah,
I was super into it. Yeah, the Lakers were my team. I just like
I'm a Laker
I
fan. I grew up a Laker fan. I don't like the
I grew up a
Lakers
Laker fan too.
right now because I don't like LeBron James. LeBron, as a father and as a man, as a husband, I love you, dog. As a basketball player on the Lakers, I want a volcano to erupt in your garage.
In the garage.
Why are you
Oh
pulling out
wow.
the driveway with nothing bad to happen to you, but you just can't ever play for the Lakers again? That is my one wish. That's my one wish. Okay.
So when did basketball fall off for you? Did it fall off, or are you still like in it? Like, are you still like really watching,
So
or are
I'm
you kind of in
completely.
and out?
So I come from a sports oriented family. Like
Nice.
so I love football and basketball.
Same.
Basketball is still in my everyday. I had like a long gap when skateboarding took over my life from that 14 to 22 period of like just
Mhm.
focusing on that to get like that, you know? But other than that, like I
Totally.
was never allowed to play on teams or do anything like that just because of my behavior. So yeah, I got kicked out of every school
What
I've
do
ever
you
been in.
mean?
I've
Oh
yeah,
no way!
been removed from every school, like removed, not like kicked out or suspended. Like, hey, calling the mother, yo, can he not come back here? Type shit. So, yeah, that was that for me. But also, I briefly heard you say surfing. How early did you get into
Yeah,
surfing?
man, I had a blue crush phase. I think
Okay,
most
that was
girls
that movie,
had
right?
that. Yeah, I was like, oh, I want to be a surfer because Blue Crush like got me so inspired with these women just murdering it, and I was a teenager,
Yeah,
and then I was in it for a minute. The only thing is like me and the ocean. I love water. I love to swim and everything, but there's like I just have a fear underneath the like what's under there, like sharks. I have a bad fear of sharks and
that's
stuff
just
like
like
that. But
it's just yeah. You know what? Oh, I need hip hop. I need a hip hop beat. D. Go ahead, put it in the chat. This is the producer D. I feel you 110,000% on the sharks. So
yeah,
because seals are cute, guppies are cute,
yeah,
starfish don't make sense. Neither do jellyfish or a lot of other
but they're
fish.
so pretty.
They're so majestic. Sharks. Sharks are just kids that sit in the back of the class. You feel me? And they just
Hmm.
swimming around under you while you enjoying yourself. Surfing's dummy fun. Mind you, super exciting. But it's
Oh
very,
yeah,
very scary. All right.
it
So you
is.
said Gary wanted to be Kelly Slater until I did. I did. Hey, hold on now. Hold on. Wait. Star Rain Monet. Better leave them sharks alone, okay? We're not gonna be saying "f you" to the sharks. We had to remove that
Oh wow,
out of chat. Somebody was getting that Shark Week. Anyways, so
Shark Week is
basically
pretty
you're
wild.
saying like throughout your whole teen years is like when things kind of kick off for you. Basically starting to surf and snowboard and then skateboard is like
Mhm.
through mainly it sounds like high school. Now you said when you were 12 when you started snowboarding, how did you end up snowboarding? I know you said you guys like didn't go too far, but who was the person that got you into snowboarding, or did you see anything? Because you say you had a Blue Crush thing. Was it like a Johnny Tsunami, or was it like a request to go? Or was it like family already went to like a mountain?
Buddy, I adore you for referencing Johnny Tsunami
Come on
because
now,
yes, I definitely that was
come on,
it
gangster.
still is one of my favorite
Come on, all
movies
the
to
Disney Channel
watch.
movies.
Oh my god, they were so good, like Brink and just like
Motocrossed,
all of those.
Luck of the
Oh my
Irish.
god!
You over here eating
Oh
Lucky
my, the
Charms?
basketball week! I know, look at the Irish. I was obsessed with that. That's so funny. I haven't thought of that in years. No, Luck of the Irish, I haven't seen in years, so I gotta do. And then Double Teamed, I think, is another one. The
Yeah,
twin
with the terrible
girls playing basketball.
the terrible
Yeah,
lash out.
yeah, yeah. They're like,
That's
this is
horrible.
their thing they do.
That is so ass. I'm so
but
mad that happened. So,
no, but yeah. So
Johnny's.
Johnny Tsunami, yeah, for sure. I have another thing connected to Johnny Tsunami from. I'll go back to that, but yeah, I would go up. I started skiing first,
Okay.
and my parents, and my sister, we would go up for like winter break, and and then we would rent a cabin, and my friends like they from school they would come up and they would ride and stuff, and they were snowboarding, and her name is Julia Turner. She's one of my closest friends since I was a kid, and she's the reason why I got into snowboarding.
Okay.
And I saw her riding, and they were just all falling and having a blast, and I was just like, man, that looks so fun. I think that's like a good like most people have that moment where they're just like when they first start is because they saw someone having a lot of fun and they're
Yeah.
just like that's what I want to be a part of and I want to get good at it. And I went and I asked her, I was like, oh, can I like strap in and whatever. It was just in like the backyard of the cabin that my parents rented, and there was just like this mound of snow. And then I strapped in and put on her boots, totally all not my size and all this stuff. It didn't even
Yeah.
care, like not even my stance. I drop in just from this little mound, and then I fall on my butt, and I was laughing. I was like, this. That's like when the bug just bit. I was like, I want to get more comfortable on this. I want to keep working at this. I want to, get better at this. And then it just kept going from there. And that my obsession with snowboarding just kind of drives from that. So any other sport that I was doing, I just was so something just clicked more with snowboarding. Even though I love surfing and skating, I still skate. But that, yeah, snowboarding's my thing.
Oh, so skateboarding's still in your life. That's like something you still will go out and casually kind of go do.
Yeah, I love to cruise around. I'm better with like pumping around and riding bulls and stuff and tranny and everything.
That's cool.
I
So
still if you oh yeah, sorry, you
no,
go.
no, no, you're good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Suspense 16 says, have you ever been to a Winter X Games before?
Oh, suspense. I love that's a cool name. I have not. I have been there during oh no, this video.
Just let it rock.
This is so old.
It's in 240p. It's all good. Continue. It's all good. Just let it rock. No, act like it's not
Oh
on.
man, this is when I lived in Utah. I was living in Brighton. This is years ago. Oh my gosh. There's like a little day in the life like park fun little random video I did with friends. And Nikita Clothing was my main sponsor.
At the time.
It's a clothing company. Uh-huh.
Nice.
Those Icelanders when they owned it. And but yeah, no, this will be my first time like really experiencing X Games. So I'm really, really excited, and I'm just super honored and stoked to be part of the team. It's going to be me and Jack Matrani. We're going to be hosting the digital show, and I'm thrilled. And I've known Jack for years, so to do it partnered up with him is going to be so much fun. So yeah, you guys got to all check it out.
That is actually super awesome to like know that you're getting involved in all that.
Thanks, Gary.
Another tidbit is, so your friend gets you started snowboarding, inspires you to really do it. You go in the backyard, you fall, because that's the thing, is it's the first fall that lets you decide if you really want to do it. How difficult was actually snowboarding for you? Like, how long did that process really take? Do you remember it?
I do. I remember being the only thing that frustrated me the most was how I had to keep putting myself through what I learned previously. Like I had to, because I wasn't living there. So it's like, it was only like 3 days out of the year, or maybe a week if you do winter break. You know what I mean? Because you go. It's not like skating, right? You can skate everywhere. You can just bring your board and whatever. But like snowboarding, like you have to go to a destination that has snow. It's during the winter. It's like it's a shorter period of time, and it is also it's expensive too. So it's like when you're going up, it's like you're spending time, you're spending money. And when you're growing up with your parents, are like, seeing if like you're into it. And my parents knew that I loved it, so like they were really supportive and helped me get up and do it as much as I could. But that's why when I graduated high school, that's when I was like, you know what, I would love to just be based in just one spot. Like if I could be based in Big Bear and I could just ride every day, then I could really, really, really progress the way that I want to. And and that's what I did. And of course, my parents, they were like, "What? You're not going to college?" And I was like, "No, wait. Just trust me. I'm going to get a job at the mountain. I'm going to, I really, believe in this. Like I want to." And even before that, I was going to High Cascade. Shout out to them, snowboard camp, since I was a teenager, and that was in the summertime. So it's like I was invested. But to answer your question that I did not answer, it took me.
No. Hey, I want you to understand something. I value listening, because the thing is like when somebody's mind can get off a story, you actually, whoever's listening is going to get the information, right? Yeah. I value listening. Like interrupting and getting my points across have nothing to do with the fact that you're the guest that people want to talk to or talk about. So this is your floor. So don't feel like you're in a thing where you're like snatching the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like
scary.
I want, because I'd be rambling. I'll talk for days about myself. Shit, you gotta. Hey, people be having to be like, shut up. All in my microphone on television, because I want to talk about me and the shoes I bought and stuff I do. But
I love your rambles, Gary.
so
They're
thank you.
great.
So, appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
Sometimes they're not. Sometimes it just show that I got ADHD and I don't take the medicine. But to be 100% honest, this is what I was gonna say. I just was like, that you see me wanting to say something. Snowboarding is expensive. Hey,
It's, that reaction is very, very accurate.
that's hey,
stand on that chair. I know. Yeah,
that shit costs money.
it does, and it's gotten more expensive.
So if you
It's like,
failing and you not getting it, and you keep paying, like, as a parent, okay, mind you, and yes, Afromatic, I'm gonna make sure I mention that because that is a very, 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 very noble thing. But give me a second. That's why I ask people, like, how long does it take you to ski and or snowboard? I'm gonna ask everybody this that comes on during this winter phase of, because your parents gotta love you. Like, hey, snowboarder kids, skier kids, the adult in your life cares about you, okay? Want you to know that
yeah,
right now, okay? So I say that to say
or they
that
support you.
support.
No, sorry, continue.
No, go
Yeah.
ahead. Take the stage back. I was just saying.
No,
'cause
no,
that
you're
shit
on a
costs-
roll.
That shit costs money. All right?
It does. It does. And that's the thing too. Like, you want to make sure that your kid, if you're a parent and you're bringing them on, like, that they really actually genuinely care about it, because you're essentially you're oh gosh, what's the word? Like, you're what is the word I'm trying to say? Like, you're giving into something, investing.
Okay, yes.
Brain fart. You're
Oh,
investing in
good.
someone's thoughts and career and desire, right? So it's like, if someone's not really into it and they don't want to go through all that, spending all that money, is like, you want to be sure that this is what you truly want and what you truly want to be a part of. And we're going back to a peep show. These white girls. Well, this is the trailer.
Nah, this is the
Gabby
full
Maiden.
this is the full video. But so now I want to yeah, it's like 28 minutes long. If this is a trailer, I got a long ass trailer. All right, Marvel.
Is this the whole video?
Yeah, it's the whole video. So it's just gonna play in the
look at
background
me.
while we talk. But
Okay.
I mean, so, like, wow, it is super expensive, and it does kind of like plague my mind. Like, that is a real investment.
I wish
Like,
it wasn't.
Skateboarding too.
I wish it wasn't
See,
that.
this is the thing about, like, skateboarding, to, like, kind of correlate. It's like you can get a lot more hand-me-downs. Like, people get good at, like, skateboarding, and they'll use a board for a little bit, give it to you. Like, that's why I was handed a lot of hand-me-downs to, like, keep up my thing, you know. And even then, it felt like kind of expensive. But, like, snowboards range anywhere between a couple $100, and not just to keep kind of focusing on price, because sometimes passion is over price tag. But at the same time, it's just something, like, it's kind of crazy. Like, not a lot of people get to actually that look like us are in this space, you know. So it's actually really commendable that you're able to do this, and it's a blessing that whatever life that you had to keep doing it. Because I also want to mention that you are the first Black woman pro snowboarder. Is this how does hearing that or knowing that title that has been going around feel?
Well, like, I like to correct it that I think I'm the first African American female pro snowboarder, because there is Canadian Black female pro snowboarder.
Okay.
But because everybody they gotta get their love.
Exactly.
But it's Coco. Hey, Coco. Hello.
Shout
but
out Coco.
but yeah, no, I just at first I definitely it startled me, because, like, obviously I wasn't, like, thinking to do it. I just wanted to ride. I was just excited. I noticed I didn't see anyone that looked like me that was a girl.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is interesting. But there's a lot more Black men that are professional snowboarders, and there's even more now these days, which is so exciting and great. But yeah, like, there is a moment where, like, I don't know, like, I guess we were speaking, like, real about it, but, like, I felt so, like, how do I say this without, it's like in skateboarding, like how there's like the regiments of like you have to have this and this and do that, and
Yeah.
then you're pro.
Yes.
So it's like in my head, as being just happy to be here and I'm just writing and stuff like that. A part of me, and it's because there wasn't a black woman that I could, talk to and know in
Yeah.
snowboarding like this.
Exactly.
But like I was like, oh, I just I'm working really hard, and like I'll get to be able to deserve to be the black female pro snowboarder the first, and it's just like no, this is just what it is.
Hmm.
I'm visually, this is where I am. There's nothing that needs to be like, oh, to
Done
be
or
deserved of this. But there's
yeah.
nothing to be done. It's just what it is, and so it took me years to accept that, to be proud of
So
myself, and just
so
to be like, you know what, this is
so
just who you are.
there was a coping process with
There
that title.
was and for a bit, because I was just like, anytime someone would ask me that, I would answer it where I would be like, oh well, like I'm just working really hard, and like I'm trying to get up there on that mountain, and like really like be out there and be try to get better with my tricks, and like do this
Yeah.
and do that. And then I'm just like, I look back at some of these interviews and I'm like, Abby, why couldn't you just say, you know what, yeah, I'm out here, I'm just wanting to represent, I'm just here to enjoy myself. And and of course there's I'm sure so many black women who have wanted to ride, who have tried to ride, and been out there since, obviously, since I was, before I was born.
Yeah.
But in the aspect of being visibly seen in the industry, I happen to be someone that people have a name to a face to.
That's
um,
crazy.
and I'm excited about that, and I'm proud for that, and I really want to do more to like come back into being visibly seen for this snowboarding industry, because I took a break. I was acting, I was focusing more on that, and then now I'm coming back and I'm really excited, and I have plans of really getting young black women to come up to the mountain, and I want to be I miss snowboarding. I miss being out and about, and this is going to be awesome. And I am rambling so much, so I'm gonna
But I'm taking it all
button
in.
that.
You're somebody that achieved greatness. This is time to listen to you.
God.
You don't always need no,
Oh,
seriously, like what like I don't, especially the topic
I
that
know.
you're
I'm a
on,
goofy.
you want to bring other black women along.
I
You know what I'm saying?
do.
You want to pass that baton, but then this is all I was going to like kind of say is, do you remember that moment of like that gear switch when you were snowboarding that it felt like you were like, I do have a handle on this. And what time was that? Like
Yeah.
what was your headspace? What were you doing when you were like, wow, I'm actually kind of, cuz I know it's, first off, it comes from like the audience, but then there's a feeling that you belong. You know, I had that feeling like I belong in the
Yeah.
skateboard industry. I belong here. Like I really do love this. I really do this. So where is where is your moment to where you're like, do you remember the part or what you filmed or the trick you did when you were like, yo, like I'm about to probably do this for my life. Like this is gonna be a part of my life. Like, is there a day?
Yeah. I I when I first got my front boards on lock, I think that's when I was like, oh man, this feels so good. And I grew up riding with, so like all these girls that we're watching right now, this is Peep Show. This was like this crew of fantastic top women snowboarders just in the streets, right? And like I grew up with most of these girls, and it was always so inspiring to ride with them, always pumping me up and stuff like that. But then we also rode with these guys, part of another group called Videograss, that are some of the top, snowboarders out in the streets. And I'm emulating them, and they're teaching me all these different tricks. We're trying to get as stocked as we possibly can. Make sure that it's perpendicular. Make sure
Did you
it's
learn
not,
tricks
you
fast?
know. Yeah, I if it was something that I put my mind to, and I was just like, I'm gonna get this by, the end of the day, or keep working on it throughout the week and stuff. Especially when I was living up at Bear, I would go. I always want to ride with intention. So
Mm,
it's, if I want to learn a trick, I'm gonna put all my focus on that trick, and then that helps you to not have any fear, or you're not going to start thinking, you're not going to have any doubt, because you're intentionally wanting to do it.
yeah.
And and if I have a specific trick that I intentionally wanted to do, wanted to have it in a certain way, wanting to make it as proper as I can, then yeah, I would say it would relatively come pretty quick.
That's that's insane. You know, being pro at something, it's got a heavy weight, especially in our things, because sometimes it's not just about as being as good as you are. Some people can tell your passion. That's all I was saying. Like, passion goes over the price. Some people be like, this soul loves this activity. They need to be commended for it. That happens often too. So that's super sick. You, however, looking at a couple of your old clips, you actually really know what you're doing. So that's actually even better. That's actually that actually has way better feeling even watching that. But now I want to get into a couple of your other interests, because you're now you're African American first Black snowboarder, and then you're into music, right?
Yeah.
Are we singing? What are we doing with music? What's our music origins?
I'm singing and I play ukulele, and I write my own songs.
What are you, a Samoan? What?
Well, the ukulele. I love Moana. It's such a great movie. I know, so heartfelt. So my dad, it actually stemmed from my dad. He's part of a band called Rufus and Chaka Khan, and he is the guitar. What? Oh, what is this? What's that face? Gary, what? We're taking a moment of silence, everyone.
I've been Black my whole life. The two people in groups that she just said, I know very well, due to the fact that I've been Black my whole life. It's all starting to make sense. The greatness is starting to make sense. 1 second. Hold on. We're back. Go ahead. Continue.
We're back. My dad is Tony Maiden. He's the guitar player and lead vocalist with Chaka Khan.
Chaka Khan?
And
Chaka Khan?
Yeah, of Rufus. So he's the guitarist and vocalist with Rufus and Chaka. They wrote amazing songs together. They got, Sweet Thing. Like, whoa, sweet thing, don't you know you're my everything.
That was for chat, right? That was for chat, right? That wasn't for me, was that?
That wasn't context.
That was for chat, right? Hold on, we got to talk about this before this goes any further. Before this talk is any further, that was for chat that you started singing that song, correct?
Yeah, it's for chat.
I don't know if you can hear. Did they work on this?
Wait, this might be. Oh, can you hear it? I can't hear anything.
You can't hear it? Oh, I got it. Chat.
What are you listening to?
I feel for you. Hold on.
Oh, I feel for you.
Hold on.
That was from her solo.
I'm gonna get in trouble. I don't care. I don't care. I have to play it. Give me a second. I'm sorry. 10 more seconds.
My face.
Gabby, 10 seconds. Hold on.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. I'm going to live vicariously. There you go.
Hey, when I look at you. All right, I got to stop. That was copyright, all that. Hold on. Whew,
God, I'm going to pay money.
Probably. I'm probably fired, but it's okay. Oh, no, chat, y'all couldn't hear it either? Damn.
No, that's why no one could hear it.
No.
I can hear it.
Don't tell me that, chat. Oh, man.
But you had that moment. That was for you.
No, that was supposed to be like the chat was supposed to hear the greatness. Oh, they could hear it. Okay.
Oh, they could? Oh, I can hear it. I'm living through all of you.
All right.
But no, I feel for you. My dad did play on that, but like that's not Rufus and Chaka Khan.
I understand.
That was when she went to the solo album. But like it's like, tell me something good.
Meow,
like,
meow.
Ain't nobody loves me better.
Loves me better. Makes me happy. Makes me feel
this way.
All right. So that's your music origins. Yes. You're singing. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But I was more my voice. So my sister, she was, with my dad, like very soulful and that type of voices and funky and stuff. And I was always like la da 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 da, like more folky than funky. But I could sing R&B and all that stuff too. But like I always gravitated more towards the folky side of things, and my voice kind of is formulated that way too. And then my dad,
Okay.
he would taught me how to play. He tried to teach me how to play guitar when I was younger, and my hands are really small, and so I didn't have like a small neck
Like the
guitar.
Burger
I was
King
using
Whopper
his
hands.
guitar.
Remember the Burger King Whopper
Yeah,
commercial?
I
He's like, what am I supposed to do with
right.
these tiny hands? Shit. I'm
Dude, you
sorry.
take it so back. I love it. I forgot about that. No, exactly. Yeah, I had these small hands, and I could have got a small neck guitar, but then I got introduced to a ukulele, and I was like, well, this is perfect. And then it matched really well with my voice too.
That's
So
fire.
it just
That's so
became
good.
a nice little partnership.
Chat, we're
Yeah.
gonna take a minute to listen to "You Belong to Me."
Oh, this doesn't have it. I think it has my uke playing in it. This was a collab I did with some friends when I was living out in Iceland. Are you listening to it? I can't hear anything.
Hey,
Oh
hey,
god.
hey. Okay,
I can't hear anything.
that was Gabby. A star. I don't know. Staranamoni? I don't know. Stara. Nay Monet. I don't know how to read that. I'm good at reading. I promise.
Star enemy money. I don't know.
See, you try to do it like you just knew it.
I tried.
Look, chat. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put this link in there for y'all, right here. I want y'all to go check this out.
Oh,
This is an older.
that's sweet.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a cover.
It's a cover.
It's a cover. It's not.
cover.
It's not my original song. It's a
It's not
cover.
original
of You
song.
Belong to
So,
Me.
but when you say that, we are working on original music. Do we do albums? What do we do?
Yeah, I want to. God, I have a lot of songs that I've made over the years, especially in my travels with snowboarding. A lot
Mhm.
with those girls that we were watching. That Peep Show compilation, but yeah, I just haven't done it. I haven't laid it all down, so I definitely want to. And I did a live performance with a friend, my friend Missy, who is also part of the Twitch world. Missy
Fire.
Alcatraz, yes, she's awesome. And but yeah, she had me be as a guest, and then I played a few of my songs live. Did a little cover. I could play one for you, I guess. I have my ukulele.
Go get the
You
ukulele.
wanna
You
go-
might as well. You might. Oh, actually, wait. Hold on. So we're gonna get
What?
the ukulele at the end because at the end of the episode, I do this thing called a million bars where I freestyle.
Oh,
But if you want to play the ukulele while I freestyle, D, you're not gonna make the beat tonight. Told the producer that was for him. So yeah, he's
Okay, let's save
you
it.
gonna do it, and I'm gonna spit over the ukulele, like kind of like how they used to do them videos. Remember, I'm not really like a huge social media head, but I remember that they would have like the new artists with this dude. He'd be on the ukulele. He would do like damn near the same beat, and these dudes would spit their verses over it. Do you not remember that?
where is this?
This is recently. I couldn't. I'm not.
Oh my god, send me the link. I don't know.
I'll get it
This is
to you.
something
Don't
I'd
even
definitely be
trip.
interested
I'll
in.
definitely get it. It was like
I
he would get like Polo G if he was brand new, and he would play it, and Polo G would rap his verse over. It'll always be some thug shit, and it's just like he's just playing the ukulele,
Oh.
and the dude just be at their mansion, just walking through with like some slippers and shit. It was
That's
cool.
funny.
Anyways, we gonna do that. We gonna
I
put our own
love
spin on
that.
that. So
Okay.
your dad is music history, Chaka Khan and Rufus.
Yeah.
You have a sister
Yeah.
that sings. You're singing. You're playing the ukulele. And then life goes, or not goes. How long were you in an acting space?
So I was acting before I snowboarded, and
Okay.
before I was singing specifically. I started when I was really young. I was like, I don't know, maybe 10 or 11. No, maybe 5, 6, somewhere around there. And but then I reached a point when I was 12, around the time that I was starting to snowboard, and I was in this acting class with just juggernaut young actors. Like,
Yeah.
just like
Can you name a few?
You
Can
know
we
them
drop?
all
Can we name
today.
drop? Let's name drop.
Oh yeah. Oh,
as well.
Evan Rachel Wood, Evan Peters.
Oh,
I don't know if
I know
you
who
know.
that is.
So Evan Peters from American Horror Story, and
Yep.
a plethora of so many other Dahmer. I just done so many great roles. And Evan Rachel Wood, who's also plethora of amazing stuff. She's so talented. What was it? Across the Universe. She's Westworld. Like she's so talented. We actually have the same birthday. We're born on the same day, same month, and same year.
That's
And
actually
we're
crazy.
like hours apart. Isn't that crazy?
It's like me and Tupac.
Is it?
No, I'm lying. I just didn't want to include it when you're saying cool stuff.
No, I love it. No, include. But yeah, no, I was I love this. You're playing this. No, I was just in this class with like a lot of talented young actors, and I hadn't gotten to a place where I felt like I needed more life experience.
Yeah.
It's like how young actors, I have so much respect for them that they can be able to just tap into certain emotions that are like wild, crazy things.
You know
that's
what?
Like,
Not,
you know what I
not
mean?
To interrupt,
And
I was just
yeah.
interviewing Sonny Soljic about that same thing. Do you know
Really?
Sonny from mid '90s?
Yeah. Oh, he's the young kid, right?
Yeah. So
the yeah.
that plays the kid, and I was like, yo, like you're seeing that very like the controversial scene where he's like screaming at the mother, which is like something very foreign to me, is screaming at a mother.
Right.
I'd never tried that before, but
oh, good for you.
But
That's good.
So anyways, I was like, yo, this is crazy how you were able to tap into those emotions. Like, where did that come from? So
yeah,
that was pretty crazy. Like like child to
it's
reference for the child acting. Yeah, it's like literally a gift. But yeah, go ahead. You were saying
it's a gift to. Well, yeah, it's a gift to be able to tap into those emotions when you're so young. And how are you gonna how could you feel something that deep of something that you haven't even experienced because you're so young? And that's why I have so much respect for child actors when they can do stuff like that. It's really remarkable. Because for me, I knew, as the old soul that I am, I was like, I need some time. I was like, I'm gonna go and I want to explore life a little bit. And I realized what kind of an actor I was at that point. And I was like, I want to travel. I want to have some oh, this is my part. Yep. Yay.
Travel experience.
I'm playing my little songs. Yeah. No, I just wanted to have some sort of like, I needed to have some grounding of like, so I could tap into it and be like, oh yeah, man, like I can find a way to identify with that. Like I don't, because we always have to take things from, there are different ways of our lives or emotions that we've experienced, and that's what helps us be able to create these characters.
By the way, goddamn, you're gnarly. Keep going.
Thank you.
Keep going. Focus on acting.
I'm trying. I got it. Focus on acting. But yeah, so that snowboarding, as you're watching right now. Oh, this trick, by the way, I'm the first girl to do that on a street rail. I found out.
Fire.
No slide, stalefish grab down bar.
Let's go.
I was very excited. This was years ago. This was like 2012. But since then, girls are murdered. Like they've like this. I just want to make that for the context that
you
was
gotta
just
be
like,
humble in the snowboard world.
I'm sorry. I'm so.
Is that just you as a human? You just humble, huh? You just good people.
I think it's just me.
Hey, because I'm not humble. All right, I
don't know. I respect that. It's hard for me. I apologize a lot. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I accidentally brushed against your I brushed against your elbow, and it's like, no, it's okay. Like you're fine. I'm like, oh, okay.
But yeah, back to the acting. We decided to travel, get more life experience. We ran into other things. We picked up sports, basketball, life, and then do you get back into it as an adult?
Which one?
For acting.
For acting? Oh, I'm still acting. I'm
saying like you said you had respect for child actors, because I was thinking like maybe you're saying like you didn't go through with child acting. You kind of wanted to make sure that you went through things so you can have a better acting persona and a career.
Yeah. Well, the thing is I didn't know snowboarding was going to take me off to a whole other. Yeah. I call it my detour of awesome, because that was not. Thank you. Patent that. That's my that's
trademarks. But I'll get it in writing.
It is. That's why trademark detour awesome. But it is because I didn't expect it, and wound up being like one of the best things in my entire life. Like I'm part of a community that I'm so grateful to be part of, and I still friends that I have to this day. You know, I've
Mm-hmm.
grown with and learned from and stuff like that, and how I see, especially with acting, like there's a lot of people that deal with sports and stuff. They would sometimes connect it in the mindset of an actor. I think helped me a lot with coming back into acting when
Mm.
I did, because it, you know, there's the teamwork in the camaraderie and the, you know, being there for, you know, um, it's a solo game being an actor, but it kind of isn't, because like, yeah, you're doing these certain things to yourself, but you also are, you're shooting a movie with people, you know, you're
Yeah.
in a scene with people, you're all trying to be there for another in certain ways, and that's how I always see myself within snowboarding and with the companies that I was riding for, and the you know, the people I would be filming with. It's like we're creating something, and that's why I got more towards the filming street and stuff and being out on street parts, because for contests, of course, you start doing contests when you're a kid because that's how you get noticed. That's how people
100.
start figuring out who you are. But then you kind of get to a point to when you can make a decision. And like, do you want to be a contest kid and you also want to be doing some street rails and, you know, video parts and stuff, or do you, you know, like, do you want to do separate? Do you want
Which
to do
lane?
both? Some
Yeah.
people do both. So, you know, and I chose a creative route, and I love it, and I'm really grateful for the experiences and the journeys that I've had, because it's pretty much shaped me to who I am today.
Well, speaking of one of those experience and being on the acting tip, this little
Ah!
show that they call Stranger Things. Who the hell? Who is that?
That's me.
So
That's
now,
Nick.
so how? Okay, how many things have you been in? If you can say just like let's say like a top
Yeah.
3 things that people could probably correlate that you've been in. But
Yeah.
you got the movie
Stranger
coming out.
Things. Mm-hmm. Got the movie coming out, Electric State, which also stars Millie Bobby Brown, who plays
Nice.
11. So it's her, and it was so great to work with her again, since this was the last time we worked together was on Stranger Things. So,
Yeah.
and now she's 19. When we worked together on Stranger Things, she was 12. So it's like, it was so, I know, time flies, and she's so remarkably talented and such a sweetheart. So it was really nice to work with her again. And but
W's in the
but yeah,
chat for
there's
Gabby.
Stranger Things. There's what?
Oh, you say W's in the chat for Gabby for being in Stranger Things, but go ahead.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so we got Stranger Things. People could also, I mean, there's I Love Dick. That was an Amazon show I was part of with Kevin Bacon and Griffin Dunn and Catherine Hahn. That was on Amazon. Then there's also Smilf.
I'm not mature
that
enough.
Was on Showtime.
I'm not mature enough for that.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Oh, it's okay.
I'm
I know.
like,
Me saying
I'm like
whenever
an adult. I'm like an adult for no reason. After that, I'm so sorry.
Dude, it's I know. I every time I say it out loud, it's the same reaction.
Fuck.
So it's I get it.
Dang it.
I get it. No, I get it. It's okay. Like it's a name of a book, but the guy's name is Dick. It's Richard. So Kevin Bacon plays.
I know.
Named
I actually fully
Richard.
know what that is, because that's like one of my like jokes. So
yeah, and then there's also Black and Sexy TV is that was a network that was created, and the show is called Sexless that I was a part of. Another show that sounds sexual, but it's not.
Okay.
I mean, it is actually. There is a little bit of sexiness in Sexless. It's like, imagine it was a web series. That was the first thing that I did that kind of gave me notoriety, and we did 3 seasons.
So was that like one of the steps to like kind of build the resume?
Yeah, it did. Because when
did you meet Kevin Bacon?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. I like, we were filming together. How long was it? That shoot was for a few months, and then we shot in Marfa because it takes place in Marfa, Texas, and we did the exterior shots there. I have a really cute picture of the two of us with my character had very, very interesting looks and hair, and shout out to Kumara who did my hair. She was amazing. And but I had this like long, like Madonna like ponytail thing that's on top of my head. But that was one of the looks of the day where I was like, hey Kevin, let's take a pic. But he's so nice.
It's fire.
Literally like the nicest, and he gave such great advice, dating advice, because he's been with Kira Sedgwick for ever, his wife. It's like since the 80s. And then I asked him, I was
Sheesh.
like, how I was like, what is
He's Kevin Bacon.
what's the
The stock.
yeah, but I was like, but I was
yes, there's more. There's fully more. And
Yes,
Kevin's just talking at that point. Mind you, he's with somebody that's, very, his wife ain't nothing to sleep on. But
what? No, Kira, she's great.
that's what I'm saying. She's nothing to sleep on.
That's what you're saying.
At all.
Oh, got it.
The least bit.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
yes.
She's nothing to sleep on.
Okay, I got it.
But that's Kevin Bacon. Beyonce's dealing with the same
he's
thing right now. She had to come out with Lemonade, right? Because she's like,
yeah,
I'm with Jay-Z. You feel me? Kevin Bacon's up there. That's Footloose.
I feel you.
It's one of the
That's
flyest.
Footloose.
It's one of the flyest. You feel me? It's a fly dude. So
literally one of the coolest guys I've met. Like he has a swagger.
You feel me?
He's sick, but I do. I feel you a lot, but I asked him. I was like, "Yeah, what's the secret?" And then he was saying that they never spend like 2 weeks apart or something. Like they're always making time for each other. Basically, is like the moral of it. Like they, if one is filming somewhere or whatever, like they take
Daddy
the time
was in
to
Chaka
go
Khan
and
and Rufus. Work with Millie Bobby Brown. And then you have relationship talks with Kevin Bacon, and you're a black woman post snowboarder, and you about to host the XGames. What is your life? Your life sounds faker than mine.
Your life sounds amazing too. But thank you. So
I don't care right now. This ain't about me. Anyways, so we talked to Kevin. We've worked with Millie. We've done movies. We've acted. We've done music. We made sure that we were well-rounded. Do you know what that was for? Did you want to make sure that you were great at other things that weren't typical in our space and like our community? Like, is that like a thing that kind of drives you? Because obviously, like, snowboarding is not in our favor. Obviously, sports always are, but going out and wanting to play the ukulele and going out and wanting to do all these interesting tidbits that just like, so you weren't so boxed in. It's like you have this really unboxed resume. Was that like anything behind it, or will these things just kind of naturally happen and you weren't even thinking about it? It was just life, and you made sure that you didn't even, because I don't sit here and be like, well, I just gotta be rare. Like, I don't try to do any of that. I just try to like live, and then rare stuff might occur. But was it ever on your, was it ever in your mind to be like, yo, like?
Yeah, no, I literally never thought about like, oh yes, I need to be as different as possible. It just happened. It happened where for years I didn't get into doing the ukulele because I didn't find it until I was in my mid-20s. Okay. And like when I tried to play the guitar, and I was very interested in the guitar for sure, but like it came so naturally because I was like, it fits the tone of my voice.
Yeah.
And it also fits the palms of my hand. And then I'm just being authentically myself in the time that it's coming as it's going. If I like something, then I'm going to go towards it. And it just so happens, I guess, that most of the things I like are eclectic, but I just kind of, my dad taught me that, I think. He taught me a lot about, we're watching old school black and white shows and old TV shows, Gunsmoke, and the old school Little Rascals and Three Stooges, and I grew up listening to. Oh yeah, I grew up watching or listening to all the classic rock, songs from like the 20s and 30s, and my dad would be like, "How the heck do you even know this?" And it's because of K Earth 101. If anybody's from LA who knows that channel. Okay. That's what I would listen to by myself when I was a kid. And then like when I get dropped off to go to school, I'd be singing like these different songs. And my dad would be like, "How do you know this song?" I'd be like, "Yeah, cool." It's just, I gravitated. I loved it. This is my dog, by the way. Yeah. This is Moon. Say hi, Moon. Hi. Yeah. Sorry. I was wondering when he was going to be able to
make an appearance.
To come say hello. Yeah. And he has now made an appearance. but yeah, no, I've always just been about the fact of whatever comes into the things that I'm interested in doing. Like I go, I don't really think too much about it. I just follow my heart, and I just yeah, and just like the snowboarding, I just didn't know that I didn't go in with the intention of being like, oh, I'm going to be the first. I just wanted to just I was just happy to be there. I was happy to ride and get embraced and yeah.
See, now that's fire. That's like a good. You
Thanks,
just
Jared.
didn't think too hard on it. It just naturally happened. So now this is like a segment that we have is where we ask everybody that comes on to the show,
Oh,
who is in your Mount Rushmore, your four favorite, even though I know you're going to have a hard
wow.
time picking a favorite. Who is your four favorite snowboarders?
Oh my goodness. Um,
Top four that inspire you, who you watched before. Top four. Mount Rushmore
top
snowboarder.
top four. Mikey LeBlanc. He's just incredible, and I gained so much great advice from him when I first got sponsored. Um, which leads me to Laura Hadar, who is also part of that conversation. Two people that I really look up to their snowboarding. They do their own thing. They are individualists. Like they drip with style. And Laura, she gave me. I remember the first contest I got. I did the Nikita contest. It's called the Nikita Chiquita, and that's kind of like where I got noticed to be a part of that company when they, oh, man, this eons ago. But yeah, she gave me the style award, and then that kind of
Fire.
started things off. And at this rail contest we're doing, Jessica Mira, she's does so much for just women in general, and she is one of the most gnarliest women snowboarders I think I've ever met, and she's so kind-hearted and decent, and she does so much for the women community and for the people of color, and just bringing people together. And she just, I adore her so much, and she's freaking gnarly. If you look at her parts, anybody, Jessica Mara, look her up. Trevor Andrew. Trevor Andrew is amazing.
Trevor
He's
Ed.
Trevor Andrew. He's a OG and Burton snowboarder, but like he makes music too. So he inspired me as being a snowboarder and also doing music, and then also being someone who does multiple things, multifaceted. Because then after he got done with being part of the snowboarding world, being a legend at that, then he started doing art, and then he wound up, I don't know if you know Gucci Ghost, um, but Gucci Ghost is a character that he created where he drew this in New York, and he like made a graffiti art of it that Gucci saw it and was like, oh, yo, like we want to have you like design for us. And
That's
then he wound up
hard.
becoming this, right? And he wound up being a fashion designer for Gucci for a while. And so then he's entered into uh, putting his art, and then now he makes clothes and he puts his art on his clothes, and like and he's such a talented musician too. So it's like I've always been interested in the people, and also Mikey LeBlanc does that too. Like he has Holden, which is a snowboard company that he created, outerwear. It's like I love people who do multiple things, right? Like we're all out here, we're trying to just like live the best of our lives of creativity,
Yeah.
and it was at four. I
That was
think I
four.
got four.
That was four.
Yeah. So yeah, they and I love that everybody's doing different things for different people and inspiring others, and
You know,
they're inspiring me.
one of the closest people to me is my boy Matt, and he has the same feeling. We both do. Being like, you see kids that go that because obviously when a kid finds you for something, they want to see
Mm-hmm.
how great you can be at that. So they'll be like, if you are a snowboarder or a skateboarder, they'll be like, if you start singing or acting or doing or modeling or anything, they'll be like, "No, get back on your board, and I want to see how good you can be."
Yeah.
Because I'm a fan of you. I want you to be the best at that, and I think that's what like people miss is that kids, mind you, they're not really worried about you becoming rich or having any of these things. They just want to watch you be really good at the one thing that they found you doing. because they're like, I'm a fan of you. I want you to be like super sick to me. But when you're like, yo, I want to expand, I want to do other things, it can get, yo, why you doing all this or doing all that?
I
And
get
some
it. Mm-hmm.
people in the field, like on the profession side, will be like, it'll be kind of like it's disheartening. You're like, oh man, like they don't like my music, or they don't like my this, or they don't like my that. So I think having like an interest in people that are well-rounded, like to get out there, like to do stuff, is very, very key and important. Like that because that means you just surround yourself with people that really don't mind the energy of like hearing, oh, why do you do this? Like they're just doing it because it's like, I don't like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
I don't eat the same food every night. What you want me to just because I made you a pizza that was incredible, I can't make a sandwich? What do you want me to do? So I think switching it up is key. I think that you know what I'm saying? Like when Michael Jordan played baseball out of depression. It's a little different.
Yeah, that was
It's a little
right.
different
That
after
moment was that depression that he did that, or was he just was having like a nervous breakdown and he wanted to try
did that
something
out
new?
of
What
depression.
was that?
Because he
Got
lost his father, and
Right.
his dad and him
Yeah.
were like close through baseball, and he like was like, yo, I'm done. He couldn't really focus on basketball and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
he just went to go, show his other talents. He took his talents to South Beach. He just got a three-peat. Larry Bird and he, it's probably a lot. If I'm Michael Jordan, I just start guessing. It was probably a lot. Larry Bird and Magic weren't in the league no more. You know what happened to Magic?
A lot was changing.
Yeah, a lot was changing. And I feel like he never really beat them, but he had a three-peat. So in his head, he was like, dang, did I really do it? Probably. You know what I'm saying? He got beat up by the Pistons.
That's a lot of weight.
Yeah, it is. So he's like,
That's
I'm going to
so
go be
much.
not that good at baseball for a little bit. So then and then
He did it for him.
Yeah, you feel me? He did it for him. And then basketball changed back, and then they were like, oh, it's a new dominance in the league. That's why he came back. Shaquille O'Neal whooped that ass one time, and then he three-peated his way out, then joined the Wizards, came out with the 19s, the blue and black 19s, which I had a pair of and skated in. Love Michael Jordan to death. So Afromatic, I just want to say that. But you just want to make sure that you stay. Do you do it to keep yourself excited too? Like life is,
I mean,
I know you like learning, huh?
I do. I love learning. I love that you sense that from me. I definitely enjoy. I think that's the best part about acting too. Like we get this amazing opportunity to learn so many different things for these different characters. Like whether it's like, okay, you're going to be learning how to fight for this character, or now you're going to be learning how to do a new language, or you're learning how to do something that you probably never thought you were going to do. I heard you talking about helicopter. I rode on a helicopter, not for a part, like for a movie, but like I was just doing it I was on a on a trip in New York with Zebulon actually, and that was my first time in a helicopter. But that's the thing. That's what's so
What
exciting
year was
about. This was 2 years ago.
What year? Say the year. Like the numbers of the year.
Oh my God, was it 20? Or no, it wasn't then. What was it? 2020. 2021?
Nope.
I don't remember.
Don't agree with it. Don't agree with the whole trip. Don't like the trip.
Really? Just because of the helicopters?
Helicopters are banned January 26, 2020. They've been banned. They are banned.
No, dude. It was wild. I don't want to go off track of what we were saying, but like, let's go back and we'll talk about the helicopter because I heard you saying that, and I would love to share you my experience because I'd love to. But yeah, no, it's just I kind of lost my train of thought.
Sorry about that.
No, it's me. I do it all the time. I get excited. That's what you're saying. Yeah, I get excited a lot. I love to learn. I love to I get these opportunities in the moments of my life that I've chosen to be a part of, that I can have experiences where I'm riding a helicopter. I've had experiences where I'm trying new things as an actor. Playing music with different people, like, and collaborating while we're traveling. It's I really want to try to be I would love to be a voice and visually, especially people in the action sports, not to just only eat, breathe, and sleep it. It's great. At first I was like that too with snowboarding. It's like, I'm going to eat, breathe, and sleep it. Like I'm, snowboarder all day long.
And it shows.
First year, last year. Thank you.
Gnarly.
But like I did that, but thank you. But I also wanted to remember the other things that I'm really good at, and the other things that I'm also creative with doing. And I think it's important that we all kind of open up that opportunity and not just put ourselves in one box.
Yeah.
It's like you are. I know there's a lot of friends of mine that are pro snowboarders who also do music.
Yeah.
That single, he's a fantastic snowboarder and one of my favorites, and he has an amazing band with his awesome girlfriend Este, who was part of Peep Show and was one of the main filmers and creators with June Bonjan. So it's like,
Yeah.
I have a plethora of people in my life that are creatives, and that is what's so exciting dealing with snowboarding. Everybody's a creative. You're always creating a new thing, and skateboarding.
Well, first off, y'all have to be, because it don't
You
snow.
have- yeah.
It don't snow for like 7 months in a year sometime, and you from Los Angeles, so
Right.
you gotta go if you really want to get on the snow. So now that like takes me to see you're around this collective, and I do really, really want to hear this helicopter story.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, we'll go back.
No, we're gonna go.
Oh, we're
there
doing it now?
What happened?
Oh, okay.
Because you sound like you had like a.
So, man, it was. I was like you. And I was like, never in my life. I'm never going in a helicopter, ever. And it was a Red Bull trip, and Zeb invited me on this very fun, very awesome trip. Look at your face. And it was a big group of us that got invited, and one of the activities, because it was just basically an activity trip in New York, and it was so much fun. But they were like, yeah, we're gonna go on a helicopter trip, and I was just like, I don't know. And the night before, we had a little night. It was fun. I was a little hungover,
Nice.
and so I think it kind of helped. I think it helped my decision to be like, I guess, sure, all right, why not? I was terrified. I tell you, I've never been so scared in my life at first, but then there was such an adrenaline at the same time, because I was just like, oh my God. And then we're walking to it, they separate us, right? And I'm thinking like, okay, this is fine. They're going to separate us, but we're still in a group, but they're getting us into the different groups of how many people to go in each helicopter, because there was like 2 different helicopters.
No.
And so they go, and I didn't know this, but when they separate you, it's by weight. And I was like, okay. And I'm thinking like, oh man, I'm going to be with the group in the back. We're good. And they're all like, oh no, because your weight, you sit in the front. So you're next to the pilot. So I'm sitting right up there, and I'm just like, oh my God. So now I'm by myself. I can't, you can't have a conversation with the pilot. I mean, I guess I could, but I can't, I don't know. And so then I'm just sitting here, and I'm seeing it all, right? And at first I'm just like, oh, okay. And I filmed myself the whole time. One day I think I'll release the video, maybe.
Yeah.
But it was when you did these turns and you get close to the buildings, and it was the most, Gary, I say all of this and how the explanation of how all this is going, but when we landed and when we got off, I was like, I'm really freaking glad that I did that. So that's the only thing I will say.
So Bishop in chat says Gary's anti-helicopter propaganda needs to stop, and I was reading that and listening to your kind little story. I will stop when time brings me back Kobe Bryant.
Oh,
And then I
yeah.
will get on a helicopter. It is very, very serious for me. And now I know I say that in like a
That's
joking
fair.
it really, I know in the snowboarding and in the skiing and the winter sports, helicopters are very important to get to certain spots. So it's like now
That's
that I'm
true.
like kind of going through this month, I don't want to like bring the doubt or bring panic or put bad energy on any of you guys. That's just where I come from like the skateboard life. You never really even have to
For
be in
sure.
one. So my thing is like, that was like always my dream, is to get in a helicopter and go over the Grand Canyon. That was like something I really wanted to do as a kid. And then I had this like
That sounds beautiful.
I had this like really crazy unfortunate thing happen to my childhood hero, to where it's like I feel so crazy knowing that there's like this high level of comfort, and you guys make it safely. So I'm not saying to not do it for you guys. Like if you got to get in a helicopter, I like fully commend you. It's like a personal, for me, it's like this high no for me.
Totally.
And it's like everybody in chat, people, if you get a chance to get in a helicopter, take your chance. Your boy
Gary.
Yeah, boy. Hey, your partner. I'm never getting in one of them bitches. You heard me? I'm just not doing it. You heard me? All right. So,
I get it. I
so
get it. No,
yeah, because that
agree.
helicopter rides is like second nature. Zeb and Burke were just like, oh yeah,
Oh my
like
god.
it's just
I know.
like
I don't understand that.
that's what they just do.
Wouldn't,
Like to get to the gnarliest shit, you have to get in a helicopter. You can't walk
I
up.
know.
There's no, you know what I'm saying? You can't get the chair. You can't take a chair. You can't take a lift up. You gotta like literally
dude.
get.
I thought about heli skiing and like how I wanted to, maybe one day. I've been invited, but I was so scared. This is before I went on a helicopter. But like that heli skiing, I have such respect for people who goes literally on top of the cliff. Like it's like this is not a landing pad. This is a cornice cliff that we're just hanging off of. That's
exactly.
It's gnarly. Yeah.
So now to switch the energy back to the X Games, you early said that you were going for X Games Aspen, which is January 26th through the 28th. Please go get your tickets on xgames.com. You said you will be hosting. Like how exciting is that?
Yes, thank you, man. I'm really excited. It's going to be me and Jack Petrani. We're hosting the digital side, be streaming on YouTube.
You ever done any hosting
Twitch.
work before?
No. Okay. This is going to be my first time, and I'm really excited. And it's involving.
So words of advice. Obviously.
Oh, tell me.
You're strong at speaking. Just for me, everything is just a continual conversation of like what you already know. This is something I got from Salima. It's just you're kind of living, and there just so happens to be cameras there. Like you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Just talk. Just it's like something that you know best. You feel me? Like don't get in like this state where you feel like, oh, I have to comment. No, you're just talking about the thing because. But also remember that there are people that don't really understand it, so try to take them back to the days you understood exactly. But that's like all the advice. You're just living, and there just so happens to be cameras there. Scary.
No, I appreciate that, and I love. And Salema obviously is going to be there. He's hosting. He's going to be on the on the main stage of it all, and it's already surreal to be part of the X Games team with Salema, just because I looked up to him and I started snowboarding around the time when I was watching X Games. You know what I mean? X Games is like the epitome of like most of us,
which takes
wanting to get into this sport.
Which takes me to the next. What is your favorite X Games moment?
Oh, that is such a great question and so hard at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
If you don't have one, it doesn't matter. I don't have one.
No,
I don't care about Tony Hawk's 900.
Really, I know. I literally the moment you said that, it took me to the skate side of things.
I wouldn't want to get dizzy for 10,000 people. What are you doing, Tony? Spinning in the air and shit, creating video games. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, if you
creating video games, just being a natural, just phenomenon. He's so good. Oh my god. We all, isn't that funny how we just all grew up watching just Tony Hawk and Bob Burnquist and everybody just doing the craziest things. Facts. And like Dave Mirra and like just like that whole like
so sick.
2000, right? Just like that whole world. And then we have like on the snow side of X Games like Keir Dillon, which is like I looked up to him because being black and seeing him there, I'm like, oh my god, we can do this! Like as like a teenager, like. That was inspiring, and just there's endless God, I've just got to think of it. Just like I'm thinking of so many.
You had to put it as one, and you had to eliminate the other 10,000 moments, and you only have to pick one.
That is so intense.
It's so fair. It's so crippling mentally, but it's so fun for me.
The crippler, when Gretchen Bleiler, I believe, landed the first. Yeah, she said, but you like unlocked a memory.
Gretchen, what?
I'm pretty Gretchen Bleiler. She landed a crippler for the first time.
Oh!
Like this was like, I think this was like because it was a trick that not many girls were doing, And then like just when you say crippled, that is something that just popped into my head, and I'm pretty sure that that was Gretchen was like.
Hold on, I'm gonna find
this. She's sick. She's sick. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna look for it too. Hold on.
If you can find it,
I'm googling too. Gretchen Blyler, crippler.
I'm looking it up right now. It's a long time ago.
Yeah, Gretchen Blyler, super pipe gold.
Pause.
Mix it. 20. That's 2010. Oh my god, this is so long ago.
ago.
No, Gretchen Blyler, like low key, is just she's.
Is this in this run? You think?
It has to be. I'm assuming. Let
me see. I'm playing it right now. Look up. I'm playing it right now. Let us know when the crippler happened.
Oh my god, this is so sick.
Oh my goodness.
It was just so smooth.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh.
That was it. That was in the that was I'm pretty sure like 2 tricks before that was the crippler.
Okay, so this is that. Do you
but
know
that,
why
I
it got
don't know
that
if
name?
that's like the only one. Like what is
Was that? This? Oh, was that?
Just look, it looks so gnarly to do a crippler. I don't think do people do cripplers anymore? I don't think people do that trick anymore.
I think Snoop Dogg does something like that, but it's different. Anyways, so
oh my god.
But
that's hilarious. I'm gonna you're so ridiculous. Oh my god, Oh, okay. Hold on. So Maddie Mastro is the first female pro snowboarder to ever land a double crippler in the half pipe. That is super sick.
Wow.
I'm trying to. I don't want to like put anything like I don't want to give people not the right praises. I'm
100%.
I'm pretty sure I thought that because she's the first one to do the double. But I'm trying to. I thought that it was Gretchen who did the crippler.
Well, that's still your favorite moment now, so it's in stone.
It is. We jump-started the inverted... Yeah, among her accomplishments, she jump-started the inverted revolution for female riders as the first Atlanta crippler 540 in competition. That's...
Ooh, hold on. I got Maddie's clip right here. We gotta show love. Might as well.
Oh, is this the double crippler?
Yep, it's the double crippler. This is sick. This is the Snoop Dogg with the nip.
Yes!
Ooh.
Yes!
Ooh.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh.
Dude. She's so sick.
Oh.
Yeah, like right off the gate. Right off the gate.
A hell of a run.
To do that first too, it's like that could either go.
What's up, Gary? You looking ashy,
really
my
good.
guy? Well, look.
Oh, I have lotion. You want some?
How am I get the Gabby? How am I get the lotion?
I know, Gary. I just want to help.
I ain't even over there, bro. Like how I'm supposed to? They even got see nasty too and got me in there looking crazy, and I can't.
No, you look great. You look great.
Don't say that if they saying I'm ashy right now.
Okay, sorry.
I can't be great ashy. Nah, I respect. Oh, see, this is what I was talking about. Look, this is what I was talking about.
Not everybody.
What we about to do?
No way.
I miss my niggas. Hope they see me on the TV.
Oh, I wish I could hear this.
So that dude, the dude with the fitted cap, he got the ukulele. We about to do this for 1,000,000 bars. Hey.
We'll do it.
Nah, hold on, bro. Hold on. Gabby, go get the ukulele real quick because I got to talk to my brother Demon Long on the chat. But go grab the ukulele.
Talk to him. Okay, I'll be back.
Hey, bro. Hey. You just say shout out to the Gross Sisters, bro? Did you just call me Gross Sisters from Proud Family Ashy, dog? Matt, did you just call? Hey, I'll reveal you, bro. Don't ever in your life say I'm not ashy ever again. The Gross Sisters from the Proud Family? All right, chat.
He called you the Gross Sisters from the Proud Family?
If y'all don't know, before I get into this 1,000,000 bars, this is the Gross Sisters. Everybody thought they were Smurf Blue.
I can't.
Girl
believe
sisters were
he
not
said
blue.
that.
This was Disney trying to say these was Ashen children.
That's cool.
I remember that.
I look like her. I need to put on a pair of overalls. I look like
That
her.
is amazing.
Oh, that is so good. I'm going to whoop
That is
his ass when I see him.
Oh,
I swear
another
to God.
fun fact.
I am going.
No.
Go ahead. Fun fact. Go.
No. Whip the. Oh well, no. Well, from Proud Family, another person that was in the class, the Juggernaut, awesome people, was Kyla Pratt.
What?
Who is it?
That's
yeah,
hard.
she's so good. So just imagine being young and like these people had already done. They're all Disney people and like they're already kids like doing all this stuff. And I was intimidated. I was like, God, I look up to them so much, and I look up to them so much. They inspired me. I came back and I feel and have felt like I've you know, they've given me the stepping stones to I think back at them. It's good. But
Legendary.
anyways, that was just a fun fact.
No, it's all good. That's actually a good fun fact. So, shout out to Tick the Way said his friend dates Kyla Pratt. That's amazing.
Oh, cool.
Well, how we wrap every episode is a million bars. So get on your keyboard. Your boy's about to freestyle. Start the beat. Whatever you want to do, Gabby. I'm going to just freestyle through it, get words from the chat, and I'm going to start going. And it's even better now because, yeah, go ahead. Play it.
Can you hear it?
I think so. Chat, can y'all hear that? Yeah. Hey.
Okay.
Give me whatever beat.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Hey. Okay. Hey, I said Snoop Dogg, that's the banger things. Bishop said stranger things. Hey, and Gabby starred in it. Hey, but she's still going, not finished. Hey, we gotta go get the tricks. Hey, chocolate with the skin like the Twix. Hey, and you already know. Gabby Maiden, be on snow. Hey, snowboard. Hey, and you know she too classy. First black pro woman. I'm not ashy. Leave me alone. I do the most. I might be ashy, but I am never gross. Hey, can't discover. Hey, I'm one fly, my brother. Hey, and you know I'm too nice. Hey, and you know your boy bringing that light. On the game. Hey, they know my name. Hey, I'm not no mouse. Hey, I'm bigger than the house. Hey, you don't want trouble, cause I'll grab that shovel. Pissed in the cup, boy, we've had enough. Hey, yeah, she be shaking it at the deli. Hey, but I will never fly in a heli. Hey, and you know I scream louder. I'll be shredding wood, Gabby on powder. Hey, and you know I'm not dying. In the helicopter, no, I'm not flying. If you sell it to me, no, I'm not buying. If you hit me up, no, I'm not replying. I'm never getting in one. Hey, ever. Hey, front board with the style, I'm too clever. Hey, you already know me cause I'm cruising. Hey, Kobe Bryant, he was never ever losing. Hey, got a 3P. That's what Shaq elevated NY. You know what's that? XGames all over the world. Hey, we with Gabby, she an amazing girl. Hey, I got bars. I do it real. Hey, king real. I got skills. I'm no dipper. I'm with the cripplers. I'm with the Hey, I'm with the. Hey, I'm in the Bay. Hey, go to LA. Hey, Tokyo. Hey, you already know. Sick nasty. He say Sody, and then D he said E40. Hey, I'm riding in the blue Billy Cool, cause I'm probably with my Uncle Snoop. I can keep going all day, but that will end a million bars. Okay. Hey, Chad, your boy.
Oh wow!
I'm too nice. I'm too nice. They not messing with me. I could have did music.
Oh.
I could have did music, Gabby. I could have did music. Okay.
I love it. Oh my God, that was fantastic.
Thank you so much.
I'm fired up.
So
thank you.
I want to say thank you for coming tonight. Appreciate you. This is amazing.
Thanks for having me, Gary.
Proud of everything you're achieving. Please continue to be yourself. Your existence matters heavily to anybody that is like you and anybody you want to teach to be like you and following your footsteps. Keep that good energy. You know what I'm saying? May it reign supreme over every endeavor you go into. I wish you the best. Want the best for you. Stay up and salute. This is good night from another episode of Grind and Unwind. You know it's your boy, Gabby Maiden. We out.
Bye.
Peace.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for being here.